Hello everyone, this is Jay from the GBUKJai, and this is another part of Croc, the Legend of the Gobbos for the PlayStation 1. So here we are guys, we finished the, I guess the grassy lands, like the first world. So now we're starting the second world, the snow world basically. And yeah, so let's begin with World 2, Level 1, the Ice of Life. Ice flies. See what they did there? Yeah, you're gonna be seeing some more puns in these titles of the levels, and I appreciate it. So, did I really just say that? Anyway, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Now, all right, the snow world. You're probably thinking, oh great, ice physics. Yep. Pretty much. I mean, visually, I always like the look of snow areas. If I can just collect this gobbo. But yes, the light blue surfaces such as this are ice. The white obviously is just snow, so it's solid enough that we don't have to worry about that. Now this dude, I think this is the first time we've seen him, but it might not be the first time. I'm not too sure, but basically, if you're underneath him or close to him, he will knock you off if you're climbing, so be careful. Now, ironically, we do need to go along here because there is a crystal right at the end, so we just have to take some distance, try our best to jump ahead of him. Nope. Okay. Well, whatever. That's fine. I don't care. I'll take the life. It's very tight. It's very tight. I honestly went silent because it's like, okay, I need to concentrate for this because that honestly, that's a kind of a, I would say, a bit of a bullshitty moment. I mean, it's possible. You can do it, and you can do it without losing a life. It is possible, but I don't care. I'm not gonna restart. This ain't no, you know what I mean, perfect run. No, you know, losing no lives or anything like that. Nothing like that. Nothing ridiculous. I mean, I do some ridiculous things, but yeah. Unfortunately, you know, you do get a bit of knockback when you fall into like acidy waters. I guess it's like ice cold water, so you can't touch that water. But you know, we have seen that we can swim. Obviously, well, it's a crocodile. I mean, if you couldn't swim, I don't know what to think, honestly. But you know, obviously that's like too ice cold, so we can't. You know, we can't go into that water. So when you have crystals, you do like bounce a little bit. Think of it like Mario 64. I think I might mention this. If anyone's played Mario 64, when you like get hit in the lava. Although I think in Mario 64, you get launched pretty damn high, so you have like a better chance of recovery. Here, the knockback isn't nowhere near as like high as that, so it's kind of harder to recover unless you're really near to the, you know, to an edge or somewhere safe. But I will say one thing, like I say, I love the visuals, you know, if anything. It's just obviously the ice physics. It's like, oh great, we got, you know, not great controls, and now you're going to give me ice physics? Like, what the hell? What the hell, game? What were you thinking, Argonaut? That's a bad combination. That's a disaster waiting to happen. But what I do like is that the theme, they really go for the theme here. Like, they've changed the boxes, so they're all like ice themed. I love that. Also, we've got a rat infestation starting to look like my workplace. Anyway, I will not get into that. Oh, okay. Oh, he disappeared. That was a... I don't know what happened there. It was, like, delayed or something. I'm not quite sure what happened there. So, yes. And we've got some new music as well. Again, fabulous music. I really love the music in the ice world. I mean, this is just like your typical cave music, with I guess like some jingles to kind of make it seem like it's kind of Christmassy, even though it's not Christmas. Well, at least at the time I'm recording this anyway. But listen to this. Listen to this music. That's so beautiful, I think. Like, so peaceful. It fits the theme amazingly. You've got the snowflakes going along. I love it. I honestly do, guys. I absolutely love this soundtrack. The soundtrack of this game, oh boy, is amazing. It's amazing. You know, if anything, if you don't really like the gameplay, the soundtrack, you can't argue with that. It's on point. It's amazing. Alright, time for the last bonus. Now, is this the one I'm remembering? No. Okay, so the next level we've got a really, really annoying bonus. That I have actually failed once or twice. It's very easy to do, and unfortunately, we'll get to it. It's something that you can't fail once, like not at all. So it's a sucky one. It's not a very good one in my opinion. And believe me, it gets worse. There are worse ones. But yeah, if you've been tripped up already, oh boy, you didn't see nothing yet. Of course, in this world, there's loads of, there's even more bottomless pits, and, you know, just look at that white void. Yeah, maybe I should just go and take a dive and see what happens. Oh god, I bet yeah, there's a lot of that as well. In this game, is a leap of faiths, up the wazoo. Oop. Scotty, beanie me up. Thank you, Mr. Beanie. Thank you, Mr. Beanie. You know, I don't think they ever made a Croc version of the Gobbos cartoon. They might have done, you know, if you have a chance anyone's watching this, which I highly doubt it because, you know, no one really plays this game. But I like it anyway. Be really careful, it's the second level, so let's do that. But, you know, if they have or haven't, but I would say that I wouldn't be surprised if someone tried to do one. I don't know, because of how he acts and how the Gobbos act, it's just very kiddish-like. I can see this being like a little cartoon spin-off thing. So I don't know if they ever did do something. Probably not. Again, this guy is meant to be like Yoshi, so it's like, well, why would you do a cartoon of this when you can just do like Mario Bros and Yoshi and stuff, you know? I don't care. Like, as much as he's meant to be like Yoshi, and I see it, I like Croc. I mean, this is an innocent child that grew up pretty damn quickly. You know, and now he's here to kick some butt. Oh yeah, we can't do that yet. We have to go to the next area through this door, and then we can get the key, and then we will have to return. Yes, there is slight backtracking in this game. Yes. We're getting into our own Crash Bandicoot, possibly? Well, to be honest, Crash, Spyro, they all had platforming backtracking. Right, so, okay, you might have noticed, maybe not. I need to get a good angle. There's a random platform down at the bottom, and I honestly can't remember the best way to you know, to reach it. You can see it just down there, but honestly, I feel like it's very difficult to pinpoint where it is. That makes sense. Like, I just see it. So I would say it's probably about... Okay, no. See, and I already wasted a life. I'm only going to do this once. I'm only going to do this one more time, I think, because this is to get lives, but if you lose lives, what's the point? There it is. There we go. That's a better angle. Come on. There we go. And that's a bonus. Yeah, that's just to get a bonus. They do that a lot as well. They make the bonuses harder. Again, this is just to get lives. You could still lose lives, sorry. Lose lives? You can still lose lives, damn it. Lose lives, and you can game over. I mean, this is just a level within a level, really. You know, it's not like Crash Bandicoot, where if you like failed the bonus round, you could just restart it and it doesn't affect your lives at all. No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, this game isn't that fair. This is literally like, hey, this is a level. You know, you want some lives, you're gonna have to earn them, because you could very well lose them. It's like, is it worth it? I will say one thing. I think some of the later ones get a bit silly, so I say no for some of them. But any ones early on, I try to. I've probably even missed some already. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not trying to go for all the bonuses. I'm just going for whatever I can see, just so I could show you guys. And you know, whether I'll go for all of them, I don't know. You know, or ones I've I come across anyway, I should say. Screw you. Yeah, even the teensies are not teensies. Sorry, the teensies. Yeah, even the teensies from Rayman are in this game. Did you know? Even the teenies are like, you know, themed in this world. So they're all like ice, and they got like spiky icicles on their head. Kind of like Jack Frost, I guess. I like that. It's very cool. Again, I just love, you know, the themes and how they change it. And I don't know where there's gears, but I mean, you know, the pun on be really careful. I don't know why there's floating gears, but there is. So just another new, you know, platforming mechanic here. I honestly have the soundtrack on like all over the place. Like, I have it on my phone, I have it on my computer, I have it on my MP3 player. I absolutely love this soundtrack. I don't have many Croc 2 soundtracks. I honestly think, again, Legend of the Gobbos is better. There are some nice, unique tracks in Croc 2, but I will say in Croc 2 they do remix a lot of tracks from. Well, they remake a fair amount of tracks from Croc Legend of the Gobbos. You don't hear it at first, but then when you listen for a bit, you're like, oh wait, I hear this like tune or this melody sounds familiar, and you're like, huh, it's like a remix. And it's like, oh, okay. So it's got like unique bits in it, but you can kind of hear the Croc music in it. You know, it's got its own style, and then once you listen to it enough times, you're like, ooh. But my favorite track, I mean, we ain't even got to Croc 2, so I mean, you know, spoiler alert, I will be doing Croc 2 at some point, but not really much of a spoiler, but I guess to talk a little bit about Croc 2 before we even get to Croc 2, my favorite track would probably be the Hang Glider track, and if you haven't heard of the Hang Glider track, I would recommend listening to it. If you like just peaceful, serene music, it makes you feel like you're there, I guess. It's one of those atmospheric music. It's really peaceful. Oh my god. Like, oh my god, guys. Just melts my ears. It's so good. Oh, can't get enough. I can't get enough. It's my favorite soundtrack. Sorry, favorite track from the soundtrack, hands down. It's amazing. So this is the level I'm talking about where we're going to have an annoying, like, final bonus, you know, the crystal bonus, whatever you want to call it, the 5-door crystal bonus room. Oh boy, alright. So, I'm going to have to do this again. So if I do have to do this again, I will edit, most likely, but I hope I don't have to. Right. Okay, so how this starts. You see, as you get into the center, right? You see that cauldron? Crystals will fall. Oh shit! Never mind. It just starts with. I literally, not gonna lie, guys. I literally thought it started as soon as you got up there, but screw me. It just starts as soon as you enter. Well, yeah. Okay, so this comes down by 3, and then right. Yeah, and then go right, and then left, right. Yep. This is very difficult. Very difficult. I do apologize if I go silent. Also, something that might work is like a pause buffer. Try to pause early so you can compose yourself. And not just compose yourself, you can kind of, you know, do this and be like, oh, it's on the left, quickly. You know. Ugh. There we go. And my arm is itching. You can't make a mistake. You can't make any mistake. I think this is 2, right? Yeah, 2. You can't mess up once. You're not allowed to. Ooh, nearly screwed up there. Left. I think this is 2 as well. Yeah, 2. 3? 4 maybe? I think it's 3 or 4. Right, and then... yeah. Normally, if it's one side, they'll quickly go to the other side to screw you over. I think that might be it. No? Okay. Now, there we go. Woo boy, woo boy, we did it. Yeah, remember that sheep mini game that we did? Well, you can, you know, let's say you can miss maybe once or twice. Here, if you miss once with that cauldron, if you don't collect the crystals in the cauldron, that's it. You fail and you have to start the whole level again. Yeah, that's not fun, guys. Not fun. Why am I playing this game again? Because I like tough games. I'm a madman, alright? I can see the bad, but I can also see some potential in this game. And, you know, it is part of my childhood, so... Alright, so we're in the 3rd level now. For some reason there's a dog here, and I'm not sure if we've seen this dog yet. I don't think we have, but yeah, I mean, I don't know whose dog this is, but oh well, it's screwed now because yeah, I guess it's Baron Dante's because that's made of magic, or maybe Croc just can't kill, so like everything just kind of disappears into magic and then just comes back. But I don't know whoever's that dog's is, but they need to put a leash on it. Right, this is a classic example of like a backtracking type loop type of thing. Like you see here, we've got no key. There's a gobbo there, but we can't reach it. This actually drops us here, and we get an underwater section. So we want to break this open to get the green crystal. Don't worry, this is very short, and we get gobbo as well. This is very short. You know, we're back to the underwater controls. We get another one, I believe, maybe in this world. We definitely get one in the 1 or 2, I will say, in the desert world, and yeah, it's not fun. It's definitely not fun. These just drop crystals. If you don't want to go for them, you don't have to. Again, like I always feel like if you can hold crystals, you can carry them to the end because they you know, they add up. You know, if you had 50 from the last level and then you have another 50, then that makes 100 and you get life. So I feel like if you can try, because you need lives in this game. Lives are precious. Lives are precious, man. Oh, here we go. This is what I believe I was telling you about, where we had to chase the box, and this is in the ice level. So now we've just got a bottomless pit. And there we go. But luckily, I've practiced. And I've played this game numerous times. This music catchy though, look at this. Doing a little sidestep jiggle. Okay. But I like it. The groovy music. Yeah. Honestly, this music always, like, you know, it's feel good music, I feel like. I could probably fall asleep, but I don't mean as in like, oh god, it's bad. I mean like it's, you know, some of the music is so peaceful that just relaxes me, you know. A relaxing soundtrack. Well, some of them, actually, some of them are just like really upbeat and catchy, but yeah. Right, so yeah, now we got the golden key, open that door, and then we get the silver key, and you might have already noticed we've already looped back round to the beginning, so we're basically doing a massive loop just to get to where we want to go. I don't think it's that bad because it's not too long, you know? It's kind of short, you know, take what you will from it. Oh, sorry, that's the other golden key, my bad, because we do need this as well. And then we get the keys up the top, actually, up the top of this platform right here. Yeah, on that trail on the left there. Now you can kind of hear it's very brief. Don't know if I mentioned this before, but there is wind blowing. I guess to kind of, you know, add to the atmosphere of it being like a cold, cold world, you know. Oh, I'm gonna wait for these to come back. So as usual, guys, I'm going to try and give a little bit of information about Croc at the end of the part. Try my best to. Again, I might not always be able to give you some little tidbits. Again, you can all look this up, but I thought it'd be fun. Plus, I learned some things as well about this game. I thought, you know, I want to try and spice this up a little bit differently, other than just increase the quality from my last Let's Play. Because, yes, I have done this before, guys, and this is a revisit. But this was years ago, and the quality wasn't that good. All I can say is I hope the quality is better, and I hope at least someone is enjoying this, whether you're watching this like a week from now or I don't know, 2 years from now when I'm not doing this anymore, who knows? If the channel's even up. Can you shut down channels? You probably can. You probably can stop channels. Right. Now this one's not so bad. This bonus, we got past the annoying one at least. There's probably more. Well, I mean, there is more. Not sure if there's more annoying ones in this world, but there's going to be more annoying bonuses for sure. Like I can guarantee that. So what I did last time was I actually did the mini boss in the next world, you know, in the next part. But I figured it makes sense to do 3 levels, the mini boss, because then we got another 3 levels and then the boss. So I'm going to actually include the boss, the mini boss in this world, because there's always a mini boss and a boss. So yeah, that's what I'm actually going to do. I'm actually going to include the mini boss this time. It kind of makes sense. I feel like it's a better place to end things. So yep, here's more example of tiny platforms. Just don't move. These are not icy though, I don't think. Oh no! It's fine though. You just lose lives. At least you can keep trying until your game over. But yeah, the perception on this is not good. This is, I feel like, well, maybe even I guess as early as other levels. Also, if you die, you lose your crystals, which kind of sucks, especially if you've, you know, held on to quite a few. But yeah, the perception in this is not great. Like, you think you're close enough and then you're not. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. Ooh, you really gotta sometimes jump. I don't think it's the platforms are spaced correctly, but you know. Oh well. That's that level complete. On to the mini boss. And then after that I'll get my Croc notes and hopefully have something to let you guys know. Anyway, it's time for Chumley's Snowden. What's he gonna do this time? Or he's just chilling in a pool of ice. He's not infected about it. I guess this guy is Chumley. Some random guy. I don't know who this is. Or creature. This just puts a jetpack on his back. And away! My planet needs me. Oh, also, sorry. Rest in peace, headphone users. Also, guys, let me know. Because I'm having problems with my mics at the moment. Let me know if there is any crackling or any issues with the audio, because I've been having this issue where sometimes it will be crackling and I don't know what's causing it, and then other times it won't. So I don't know what's causing it. I think it's some sort of conflict with my mic and the computer. I don't know why. I've never had this problem before, but since it's happening and I don't know how to fix it, you know, I'm just kind of working on the fact that I hope that it just works, but it doesn't always work. So please let me know if you're watching this, whether, you know, the quality is bad. I mean, I'm looking at the audio now as I'm playing the game, because I have the audio behind me, I should say, on the computer screen, so I could look back and check and be like, oh hey, if there's like crackling. But I still like to, you know, to ask you guys. So I like this music. It's like a kind of like a darker theme of like the ice theme, you know. It's like, oh no, it's the boss and stuff, you know. And Baron Dante's been about, and you know. Although we got the normal red ones here, the normal red Detinis, not the ice blue ones. Just run around and laugh at you. Even they know, just their hitboxes hurts Croc. They're that good. The little devils there, little devils. Yeah. Kind of remind me of like Cell Juniors, and that's a Dragon Ball Z reference, by the way. Alright, so his gimmick, as she probably thinks, up and away. Think of this exactly like that super duck, right? What you have to do is you have to lure him, and then he'll eventually run out of fuel. Like so. Well, if I like stop, and then what you do, okay, I fucked up there. You have to stomp on him. I don't think you could. I don't think you could tower whip him. So. Yeah, you can just kind of wait. And that's all you do, then jump back. So yeah, pretty much similar to like the Super. You have to kind of, he's on a timer. His jetpack will like just kind of run out. And I think in the second phase, that's where he just, okay, that counted. He his stump is very like, it's deceptive. His hitbox is very deceptive. But yeah, you could just run under him after that, and that'll make him fall quicker. And that's it. That is literally it. Sorry, dude. Had to do it. You're kind of just flying after me. He's like, oh, my back. It's the last time I wish to fly. What a stupid power-up. And we've unlocked Clouds of Ice, the secret level. We don't want to do that. No, next time we want to snow him so well. Well, we don't want to snow him so well. Do we snow him so well? I don't. I don't even. I don't think we're that close, mate. Oh boy. So let me have a look at my info here while I save the game and end things as we go. Alright, let's see what I've talked about. So we talked about how this game was basically meant to be a Yoshi game. Inspiration, development. I already talked about, I believe, the games that Argonaut have done. The music is done, the music of Croc. I think I might have mentioned this. Yes, and Richard, Elder Scrolls did the music. Croc was also on Sega Saturn, which I didn't know. Well, no, actually, I think I did hear, but I just forgot. But yeah, Croc, because like I said, they were saying about it's meant to go on to Sega, and it ended up being pitched to PlayStation, but it was put on Sega Saturn. So there is a Sega Saturn version. I don't know what it's like. I assume it can't be much different. Controls are probably still, the same. So now the PlayStation version, which is the one I'm playing, of Croc Legend of the Gobbos, sold over 1 million copies in the US actually. So, and was the best seller in the UK for 2 months. I mean, 2 months isn't that long, but trying to think of obviously what games were out or what platforms were out at the time. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I feel like the case was very, what's the word? Well, I'd say it's very cartoony. You looked at it and it's like, oh, it looks like a little fun kids game. So I feel like it would appeal a lot to kids, definitely. They just didn't think it'd be this hard, to get into it. It's very hard to get into as a kid. Again, it's just one of those many hard PlayStation 1 games that you think, how are kids meant to play this? And you're like, this is like a kiddish game, a cartoony, fantasy about like a cartoony, Croc, and this little fantasy world of, little cute little animal furball things. And then you've got the evil Bowser, Baron Dante, and his Koopas, demons, the teenies. And it's like, okay, well, you play the game and you're like, honestly, the controls are harder than the boss itself. Like, it's more scarier than Baron Dante could ever be. And you might have thought this was actually Argonaut's best-selling game. It's a shame because I heard there were plans for other games. Obviously, there was going to be planned for Croc 3, which I'll talk about in Croc 2, because there's actually some information with that. Yeah, you'll see. There was also 3 mobile games I didn't know, and I've not looked into this. I can't, I don't know what to say about them, because I don't know. But there was a Croc Mobile, Jungle Rumble, Volcanic Panic, and Croc the Mobile Pinball game. So, it's a pinball game. What do you expect, I suppose? Oh dear. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Jay from animemasterjai. If you do enjoy the Let's Play, then please leave a like and be sure to tune in every Tuesday around 5 PM, because that's when the videos are being uploaded every week, so you guys can keep up with Croc the Gobbos then. And let's say be sure to subscribe as well, because we do other games. Obviously I play Crash, Sonic, other platformers. We play all sorts of games, Let's Plays, you name it. And yeah, I got a question for you guys. Actually, would you want to see another Croc game? Like if they redid Croc with better controls and stuff. You know, you had this like amazing remade music and stuff. Would you, or do you feel like, you know, Croc was just something they tried? It was a arguably failed Yoshi game. You know, it tried. You know, it couldn't compete against like Crash and Spyro, and it should be left alone. I want to know your thoughts. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and like I say, be sure to tune in next time. And yeah, I'll put some videos as well on screen so you guys can check other videos on my channel as well. See you guys next time.